Once upon a time in a faraway time, before the lights of the kingdoms faded and the tall castles were built, there was a place no one knew about, not even magic itself could reach it. A hidden garden deep within the clouds, known as the Garden of Forgotten Wishes. They say the flowers there live on the dreams people once had, and forgot. And on the night of the full moon, when the moonlight covered the sky, the story began.
In a faraway time.
In a kingdom called Elendor, there lived a princess named Aara. She was calm and quiet, always spending her time drawing among the flowers in the royal garden.
This is your stone of hope, my dear. It will protect you from forgetting.
She wore a golden necklace with an emerald stone, the one her mother used to tell her about.
This is your stone of hope, my dear. This is your stone of hope, my dear.
The people loved her, but also feared her. For she was different. Sometimes, she spoke to flowers as if they could truly hear her.
FairyTale. In a kingdom called Elendor, there lived a princess named Aara.
Queen Mirail, her mother, had been gentle and kind, but she died while trying to plant a strange flower in an ancient garden deep within the castle. After that, the gates of the garden were sealed forever. Only Aara was allowed inside, as if the flowers themselves came alive when she approached.
It's in an ancient garden deep within the castle.
Her father, King Aldrich, was an aging man with silver hair and tired eyes. Ever since Queen Mirail died, he spent hours staring at the ocean, as if waiting for something or someone that would never return. In a distant kingdom called Norval, there was a prince named Ryan, and his eyes carried a quiet sadness. He was brave and kind, but burdened with a pain no one else could see. One day, his entire kingdom was covered by a dark magical cloud. Everyone fell into an endless sleep. No voices, no colors, no laughter.
His entire kingdom was covered by a dark, magical cloud. Everyone fell into an endless...
Ryan left his castle behind to search for the Garden of Forgotten Wishes, the only place said to break any curse. On a night lit by a full moon, Aara sat alone in the garden. The wind began to swirl around her, and every flower started glowing with a soft blue light. Suddenly, a doorway of light opened in the middle of the path. Out stepped Prince Ryan.
You heard the call too?
Who are you? How did you get in here?
I'm searching for my wish, and this garden is the only place that might return it to me.
Aara stood before Prince Ryan, unable to believe what had just happened. Shimmered with blue dust, and the flowers around them pulsed with life.
This place...
It feels like a dream, but it's real.
This garden doesn't appear to anyone, unless their wish is truly real.
My wish is simple, to bring my kingdom back to life.
Every wish has a price, Prince. Nothing comes without a sacrifice.
And you? What's your wish, mysterious princess?
My wish is to find out who I am without this castle.
Days passed, and Ryan became a guest in the castle. King Aldrich agreed to let him stay, though worry never left his eyes. Especially when he noticed Aara laughing again for the first time in months.
You truly are a sight for sore eyes, Princess.
Oh, Ryan, you always know how to make me smile.
At night, Aara would take Ryan to see the Garden of Wishes. But each time they visited, the flowers seemed quieter, dimmer. Ryan said softly,
It's as if the garden grows sadder the closer we get to its secret.
Maybe the secret isn't meant to be uncovered. Maybe it's meant to protect us.
There was one flower that glowed brighter than the rest. Whenever they approached, a faint whisper echoed like a sigh of sorrow. One night, Aara awoke to a strange sound. She followed it through the castle halls until she reached the garden. The glowing flower was open, and inside it lay an emerald stone identical to the one in her necklace. She reached out to touch it, but before her fingers met its light, she heard her mother's voice whisper,
Aara, if you take the stone, your life will change.
Aara froze, tears filling her eyes. Then, Ryan entered the garden, finding her trembling before the flower.
Don't touch it. That's the source of the curse.
But this gem, it looks just like the one in my necklace.
Maybe it's not a curse. Maybe it's the key.
Not everything that shines brings hope. Sometimes it hides pain.
Before she could answer, the glowing flower burst open, flooding the garden with emerald light. Both gems, the one in her necklace and the one inside the flower, pulsed. Aara felt heat, a thin beam connecting her to the gem. Ryan reached out to stop her, but the light swallowed them both. When they opened their eyes again, they were standing in a strange forest. The sky painted in violet, and the trees shimmered like crystal.
Where are we?
I think this is the realm where the curse was born. A world lost for thousands of years.
Aara looked around. The forest was unnervingly silent. No birds, no rustle, only the soft whisper of wind brushing through crystal leaves.
Ryan, are we inside a dream?
Ryan knelt, touching the ground. It wasn't soil, it shimmered like silver dust.
This isn't a dream. It's real. But not our world. Maybe the curse wasn't punishment. Maybe it was a doorway.
Aara saw a strange glowing tree, stepped closer to it. Its trunk was carved with shifting blue runes that seemed to move on their own. When she touched it, a faint melody hummed through the air, soft, like a heartbeat.
Aara, be careful. Anything here could be dangerous.
It doesn't feel dangerous, Ryan. It feels familiar, like something's calling me.
Suddenly, a sound echoed behind them, faint footsteps. They turned, and a small creature.
Are you the ones who opened the gate?
Yes, but we didn't mean to. We're lost.
Then the moon has chosen you. When it's full again, you'll learn the truth.
The moon? You mean we're stuck here until then?
Seems like it, Aara. Maybe it's time we find out what this world really wants from us.
Small creatures host them in Thea village until the full moon. As the moon reached its full light, the purple forest began to tremble, glowing with violet energy. Aara looked at Ryan, her voice trembling.
It's time. Use the flower.
Ryan lifted the glowing rose toward the sky, and a golden light burst from it, cascading over the trees and ground. The darkness melted away, and life returned to the forest. Moments later, they found themselves standing before the gates of Ryan Kingdom. They passed through it. People awoke one by one, children laughing, flowers blooming again. The king and queen Wake ran to embrace Ryan, tears of joy shining in their eyes.
Son, you're safe!
You've come back to us. The kingdom rejoices.
That night, a grand celebration filled the kingdom, music, laughter, and lights under the moon. Ryan held Aara's hand and whispered with a smile.
All of this was worth it, to bring back the light to our home.
The end.